Report launched on Malaysia timber colony. Discussions on importance of immunization. And police locate decomposed body. A very good evening. This is National EMTV News. I'm Jaylee Sapies. Thank you for joining us. A new investigative report was launched today on Malaysia's timber colony, exposing Malaysia's hold over Papua New Guinea's forests. This report reveals the role of Malaysian-linked companies in local deforestation. According to the report findings, 97% of PNG's forest clearing authorities, or FCAs, are controlled by Malaysian-linked companies. FCAs is a licensing system for the forest conversion in areas larger than 50 hectares, and this license is a tool for deforestation in Papua New Guinea. While decades of unchecked logging have left Malaysia, with less than 10% of its primary cover left, Malaysian timber groups are now flooding Papua New Guinea with timber business models perfected in Malaysia, involving a colonial-style practice of exploiting forest resources.
And we came to one conclusion, because all of them pointed to one common denominator, and that is these logging companies are using, or I call them the corn agriculture companies, which are basically logging companies, who are using this license to steal the logs.
Mr. Tanagao called for action to put a stop to this.
It is a crime that involves many players, therefore it needs a multi-sectoral approach.
Director of Indigenous People Organization Kerouan in Malaysia shared their experience of local perspectives from Sarawak, Malaysia, and urged PNG to protect its forests as they are the owners of the land.
We know that the Malaysia logging timber tycoon that are currently logging our forests in PNG, they are the same people who have already destroyed our forest. They will not simply stop. I advise you to try to protect your forest. Otherwise, you will soon have no forest left either.
As a result, the report launched investigates the extent of Malaysian tycoons' involvement in large-scale forest clearance and the misuse of FCAs.
There should be no more FCAs issued, as most FCA operations led to environment and social abuse. Human rights violations are becoming a norm in PNG, especially in unmonitored forest operations in different forest concession types.
The data in the report will assist cross-sectoral stakeholders such as government enforcement agencies, commercial banks, civil society organizations, research institutes, development partners, and private citizens to identify and track financial streams, link individuals, directors and corporations, and question the legitimacy and legality of business in Papua New Guinea. Nicole Rema, National EMTV News. Chinese Vice President Han Zheng on Monday afternoon had a meeting with Papua New Guinea Deputy Prime Minister John Rosso, who is in Beijing for the Global Leaders Meeting on Women. The pair held key discussions, especially on the 50th anniversary of China-PNG diplomatic relations coming up next year.
During the meeting in Beijing, the Chinese Vice President Han Zheng said that next year will mark the 50th anniversary of diplomatic relations between China and Papua New Guinea, and China is willing to work with Papua New Guinea to deliver on the important common understandings between the two countries' leaders and advance the China-Papua New Guinea Comprehensive Strategic Partnership. The Vice President said China is ready to join hands with all other parties to promote global gender equality and women's all-round development. Deputy Prime Minister John Rosso also spoke highly of China's hosting of the meeting and its leading role in responding to global challenges. Rosso noted that Papua New Guinea will firmly abide by the One China principle and expand cooperations with China across various fields to achieve greater development in bilateral relations. Meanwhile, the Global Leaders Meeting on Women is being held in Beijing from October 13 to 14. Chinese President Xi Jinping attended the opening ceremony of the meeting and delivered a keynote speech on Monday. Deputy Prime Minister Rosso attended the meeting today in Beijing. Pakatambuan National EMTV News.
The state of Papua New Guinea signed an employment contract with NKW Catering Company today to provide catering services to PNG Defence Force in the southern region.
The employment contract was signed by the Governor-General Sir Bob Dadai, representing the national government. Representing the NKW company was the Chief Executive Officer Peter John Fenley and Chief Finance Officer Chris Kolamanga, who all signed the contract. Secretary for Papua New Guinea Defence Force John Akipe was also part of the signing as the implementing agency for the department. Deputy Chief of Defence Force Brigadier General Hopper commended the signing as one of the key focus areas in the Defence Force.
As you know, as soldiers, I think one of the most important things is to have them fed, sheltered and clothed, and I think this is a very, very important contract for us. Catering contract with NKW, which is a company which will be tasked with the responsibility of providing catering and hospitality services to our southern defense establishments.
Given the challenges, PNGDF will also look into signing contracts with several other catering companies.
Because of some of the challenges we've had, the Defense Force, the Defense Department have decided to offer a contract to more than one caterer, and this is part of the reason why we've split up the contract. IPI will be signing, but when they are ready, we will sign them.
Benson Wema, National EMTV News.
Provincial Police Commander for Central, Chief Inspector Joseph Saleh, has confirmed that police have found a decomposed body of a man at Brown River outside after he went missing on the 3rd of October.
Earlier today, police from Central Province with the Provincial Police Commander visited the immediate family and relatives of the deceased at 9 Mile in Port Moresby. Joining them were the team from the Forensic and Criminal Investigation Division. After searching for the deceased for a week, the family was shocked to receive the news this morning from PPC Central and its police unit.
Relatives long, Papa lose, me talk sorry long, go blank time long, so me appeal on you play solo by you like a barely see long work with the police, investigation, and people something also.
Police revealed that the deceased body was located after capturing one of the suspects that led them to the scene.
Over the witnesses, case, most of the witnesses are line long on place yet. Police, totally not forget la work is here. All community lo have helping la. All chief lo place, lo long all let look sa lo car style lo place. Me pla triple pay now policeman lo long in a winner la. All talk salon plan and plan chief la car and play work hard lo travel connecting with la car go and block sa now so. Papa am stand la car na lose.
In the meantime, a total of 50 police personnel are on the ground assisting in the search of the remaining suspects. PPC Saleh confirmed that communities are responding well and working closely with police units.
All body and all communities na backside of police. Now give information also na backside of police all holy pass him travel man. I'm also so by bisa by bla bel heavy by bla worried so minalag lo you bla kebab lo make heavy nothing long all wrong man. I'm not by no good people find him hard lo working investigation.
Police revealed that 5 suspects were involved in the incident, adding that 3 of those suspected have been apprehended.
Police have also plenty of time because I need him help the community. So this like case and one kind. People need him community lo help him people long. Build him a good like case now. People make sure so money will have all must to pay him low. Now all now one but looks how it too. And this like talk on behalf of the police mila talk so like make sure that local suspects must come before long. Police arrest them must go to court. And main something like
Benson Wema, National EMTV News.
The Special Parliamentary Committee today held discussions on immunizations in the country, focusing on improving vaccine coverage and addressing challenges in rural health services.
Chaired by Governor Powes Pakop, the committee emphasized the importance of collaboration between the National Health Department, provincial governments and development partners to strengthen immunization programs and protect children from preventable diseases. National Department of Health Acting Secretary Ken Wai highlighted some of the challenges faced and also pointed out key areas for improvement.
Many provinces and facilities are not conducting the outreach clinics. So there was some visits being done by Dr. Amos and then later explain. Starting this year now, we are starting to do like monthly and weekly virtual meetings with the CEOs. So we will continue to do that, and then we will continue to once a year or twice a year we will begin to go into the provinces, sit down with them and tell them why is this district dragging on.
Wai further elaborated on the ways moving forward and also called on the government, provincial health authorities and key players to work together.
Immunization is not a national, it's not a national health department program. It is a program for the children, and it's delegated right down even to the district level through the provincial health authorities. Provincial health authority is a centralized function within that province. It's not to the department.
Jonathan Sibona, National EMTV News.
National EMTV News continues after the break. Stay with us.
Chicken kebab dinner. Yum.
Beef stir fry.
Chicken curry, my favorite.
Kebabs for you.
Yum.
Stir fry for you. And chicken curry for us.
Magic in every meal, one cube at a time.
Buy EasyPay with Telecom. Simply top up and purchase EasyPay from your phone. Here's how to buy. Dial *775#, enter the meter number, enter the amount, press 1 to confirm, and receive SMS with voucher and transaction reference number. Great value and PNP owned, sure feels good. Drop in to your nearest Telecom store or kiosk to top up and buy EasyPay. Telecom, connecting you anywhere, anytime.
Hi, I'm Chef Jules Henao, and this is where my true inspiration for cooking started. Like most of us, I learned to cook from my mum. Nothing beats simple recipes where fresh local produce is at the heart, especially when it's a home-cooked meal, prepared and shared with the ones you love. And in PNG, no meal is complete without rice. And my choice is always True Guy. True Guy, true inspiration through generations.
Papua New Guinea is currently facing a polio outbreak. Polio is a very dangerous disease that causes lifelong paralysis, even death. All children under 10 years of age are at high risk. To protect our children, the government of Papua New Guinea is conducting a nationwide polio immunization campaign for all children under 10. This campaign will run from the 13th to the 31st of October in health facilities, schools, or through health teams visiting your community. If you have a child, grandchild, or sibling under 10, it is very important you get them immunized during this campaign, even if they have received polio immunization previously. Immunization is safe, free, and effective.
Please protect me from polio.
Eligible children will also receive vitamin A, deworming tablets, and routine immunization during this campaign. This message is brought to you by the National Department of Health with support from UNICEF, WHO, and all our partners.
Join me on House and Home for all your home and lifestyle improvements.
It's not rocket science. And many of these things too, like I didn't go to school, I teach myself.
From Hatok Mom, health and fitness, interest stories, gardening tips, out and about, pet care, and many more. Join me every Tuesday, 7 p.m. on your number one to watch, EMTV.
You're watching National EMTV News. UNICEF has called for unity and action in the second round of the polio vaccination campaign throughout Papua New Guinea.
The Regional Director for UNICEF East Asia and Pacific, Jun Kunugi, has voiced a strong call to action for government, partners and volunteers to work together in support of the second round of the polio vaccination campaign this month. Speaking at the recent launch of the Round 2 polio campaign, Kunugi addressed the need to reach every child across the country.
Government, community leaders, partners and families to unite once again in collective action. Our goal must be nothing less than reaching every single child. Reinforcing routine immunization and achieving at least 95% coverage is not only about stopping the current outbreak, it's a long-term investment in the health and security of every child in PNG.
She said Papua New Guinea was declared polio-free 25 years ago, but has re-emerged in the recent years. Kunugi described vaccination as a long-term investment in the health and security of every child in the country.
I also want to sound a clear alarm. Vaccine-preventable diseases are making a dangerous comeback. Here in Papua New Guinea, polio is back. 25 years after the country was declared polio-free. In just the first few months of this year, we have also seen measles outbreaks in several countries across East Asia and the Pacific. These are just not statistics. Each case represents a child who could face paralysis, disability, or worse.
The polio campaign includes support from UNICEF, the World Health Organization, and other national health partners who are working closely with the National Department of Health to ensure the success of the rollout. Mimi Pio, National EMTV News.
The Ghost Mountain Expedition is a new tourism initiative for Central Province launched by PNG Tribal Foundation in partnership with Central Governor Rufina Pita and Rigo Open member Sir Arno Pala. The 8-day trekking journey will be documented. The launching event was held at Gabagaba village yesterday. The member for Rigo and Minister for National Planning and Monitoring, Sir Arno Pala, was present to officiate the Legacy Walk, an initiative to commemorate World War II heroes, promote tourism, and highlight the needs of the Rigo North people. The Legacy Walk will be produced as a mini documentary to showcase Rigo's wartime history and promote tourism across the district.
Our people walked the track. These were not war paths, but were economic lifelines between the coastal people and the inland people.
PNG Tribal Foundation revealed that the focus of the Ghost Mountain Expedition is to establish a sustainable tourism product that will benefit Central people, honor the local communities and their allies who fought during World War II, and provide long-term medical benefits for the villages along the trail. Meanwhile, Sir Arno Pala announced plans to construct a memorial in Gabagaba to honor American soldiers and carriers from Rigo. The launch acknowledged the work of James Campbell, author of the Ghost Mountain Boys, and Peter Gemji, author of the Kappa Kappa Trek. Both will retrace the historic trek echoing the part taken during World War II. Amanda Elaitia, National EMTV News. After 10 years, the people of Lowai Finongang in the Upper Arab of Nawaib district will soon have road access following the official launch of their road recently.
Neglected for a decade, the Lowai Finongang Road will now be restored connecting the people to basic services and economic opportunities.
Thank you. Thank you.
The member for Navai District, Teo Palgan, said the people of Lowai Finongang have been left behind. The launching of this vital road construction marks a historic moment of restoration of connection, opportunity and hope.
Open road, low market, bringing more service, become close to low people. Now, all mama and papa, he can bring him fruit, na kai go come, we go easy low town. All young people can go school, na kikisu sawe. All mama, he can go along, housing quickly. Now, all small business, he can go on and make him good work.
The new Lowai Finongang road link will now connect Ward 3 and 4 of the Wine Arab local level government, opening access between remote villages and the main Arab lay route for the first time in decades.
Last talk been like walking. Of them Moses. And walk about 40 Christmas. Look at it. Look at it. Sorry, you play wait temple Christmas more. You may walk about and give me wait 50 years now. This will you planning to come up now. Thank you, Ogera.
Benson Wema, National EMTV News.
Rotarians Against Malaria, in collaboration with the Southern Highlands Provincial Health Authority, distributed mosquito nets to prevent the spread of malaria in the province.
As part of their ongoing efforts to reduce malaria cases, this initiative serves not only as much needed protection, but also to raise awareness about the dangers of malaria. Provincial Malaria Supervisor Ripi Siki said the nets were distributed to communities that are below 1,600 meters above sea level. Mr. Siki stressed that after completing the first two districts, Nipa Kutubu and Yalibu Pangia, they will continue to Kagwa Erave. He thanked the NGO team for this initiative.
People, thank you. We go along. Rotary Against Malaria, or REM, or is supporting me on the program, LLINS, and net distribution.
He adds the communities to use these nets for its purpose.
Let them free of charge. Me give me the community. Me no like me go work in nursery or passing banana or using the rope pig or netting fees or do something I'm not. I'm netting at the marcin block and permetrin block killing mosquito.
Program Supervisor Peter Wimes said RAM is funded by the Global Fund and have distributed nets for almost 10 years. Mr. Wimes said a total of 94,000 nets will be distributed in Southern Islands this year.
Southern Islands, we have a total nets of 94,000 to distribute in Nipa Kutubu, Kagwa Erave, and Yalubu Pangia.
He said through the partnership with the National Department of Health, it paves way for them to collaborate with PHAs across the country. Meanwhile, Community Rep Andrew Wena of Utopia Village thanked the RAM team.
Roma, I want place where malaria sa pula tumas na plenty or populations have go down, die lo malaria tasol. No got look sawe government bagrap na no got look sawe tasol. You pla NGO non-government organization but you pla so im concern na. You pla come distributing lalo 7 people malaria na im talk big pla thank you.
Representing the elites of the province, Ben Cambo appealed to the citizens of Southern Islands to take care of NGOs that serve the province.
Please, Southern Islands, you must respect the team, all come now, all come save me province.
Edward Luke, National EMTV News, Mount Hagen.
Octedi Mining Limited and National Energy Authority have signed a memorandum of agreement to advance the Lighting Up the West initiative, a transformative program aimed at expanding access to reliable, affordable, and clean energy across Western, West Sepik, and East Sepik provinces.
The Memorandum of Agreement signed by Octedi Managing Director and Chief Executive Officer Kedi Ilimbit and National Energy Authority Managing Director Ronald Maketa establishes a framework for regulatory cooperation, licensing and stakeholder engagement to deliver rural electrification. Mr. Limbit said the Lighting Up West initiative is a cornerstone of OTML's Growth 2050 energy transition strategy, and the agreement with NEA marks a major step towards delivering clean, reliable electric power to communities across the Western Province and beyond. Mr. Limbit said the initiative aligns with Papua New Guinea's national goal to achieve 70% electricity access by 2030 and 100% by 2050, prioritizing renewable energy sources such as solar and hydro. OCTADI, through its subsidiary OCTADI Power, will champion the deployment of DRE solutions to anchor communities with feasibility studies underway in Western, West Sepik and East Sepik provinces. Pakatambua National MTV News.
Now we take a look at the NASFund market report. The Kina closed lower at $0.2382 US in the interbank market. At BSP, your Kina was buying $0.2307 US, 0.3513 Australian dollars, 0.1914 euro, and 34.83 Japanese yen. Now looking at commodity prices, at New York close, gold is trading higher, coffee closed higher, cocoa closed lower, copra closed lower, palm oil closed unchanged, crude oil is trading lower, and copper closed unchanged. On the stock market, the Dow Jones closed higher, the ASX 200 is trading higher, and the All Ordinaries is trading higher. National MTV News continues after the break. Stay with us.
Dear son, you ask me how I live such a good life. Yes, I've had some good luck, like the day I met your mother. But it wasn't always that way. I've made some good choices too, like working hard and keeping my super with NASFund. They looked after it for me, which meant I could concentrate on looking after my family. Living each day, knowing that when the time came, I'd be ready for tomorrow. Love, Dad.
Enjoy more talk, more text, and more time online with Telecom More Bundles. Choose from 8 plans ranging from 3 Kina with 600 megabytes of data all the way up to 75 Kina, loaded with a massive 35 gig. Best of all, each plan comes with an unlimited on-network call minutes plus on-net and off-net talk and text. That's way more time to chat with family and friends. Telecom More Bundles. Top up now.
What if every drop of waste oil you poured away could turn into something worse?
50,000 liters of oil is believed to have spilled into the sea.
Waste oil doesn't just disappear. It seeps into our rivers, poisons our land, and suffocates wildlife. Every drop counts, and every drop adds up. With Dunlop, we can recycle used oil to prevent this destruction. Recycling oil not only cleans our environment, but also reduces the need for new resources, saving energy and protecting ecosystems. Let us handle your waste oil and help protect our environment for generations to come.
At BSP, we are committed to helping all Papua New Guineans achieve prosperity. So as our nation celebrates 50 years of independence, we are giving back. Over the next year, BSP will commit 2.5 million kina through our employee-driven initiative 50-for-50 Giving Back to help 50 communities across our country, leaving a legacy in education, health, youth empowerment, and sustainable living. Together, we will build a better nation.
I'm Martha, and each week on Kai Time, we'll introduce you to local food businesses showcasing their delicious dishes. Plus, you will discover how to make tasty and affordable meals using ingredients from your local markets. Tune in to Kai Time every Wednesday at 7 p.m. right here on your number one to watch, EMTV.
You're watching National EMTV News. Through its Protex brand in partnership with the National Department of Health, Colgate-Palmolive Limited officially launched the Global Hand Washing Day at Southbridges International School in Port Moresby today. This annual event is observed worldwide to promote the importance of hand washing to prevent the spread of infection and diseases.
During the launch, Colgate-Palmolive General Manager John Wood encouraged the people of Papua New Guinea to at least spend 20 seconds to wash their hands to promote a healthier future.
Colgate-Palmolive would like to encourage the people of Papua New Guinea to spend 20 seconds, yes, just 20 seconds, washing their hands to promote a healthier future for everyone. Global Hand Washing Day is an important platform that maximises awareness about how essential the role of washing your hands can prevent the spread of infections and nasty diseases. The main launch of Global Hand Washing Day is being held right here, Southbridges International School.
Wood noted that frequent hand wash on a daily basis can reduce and prevent the spread of communicable diseases and respiratory infections.
Hand hygiene remains a crucial component of our overall health. Effective washing can reduce diarrheal diseases by around 30% and respiratory infections by up to 20%. Furthermore, it plays a vital role in preventing the transmission of various communicable diseases, as well as reducing unhealthy infections.
He highlighted the key hand washing times as after using the toilet, after coughing or sneezing, before touching or preparing food, or after touching animals. The event concluded with the announcement of Global Hand Washing Day essay competition winners and preschoolers and staff from Southbridges International School, actively demonstrating 4 simple steps of hand washing. According to Colgate-Palmolive, as the main sponsor of the event, over 527 schools nationwide will participate in the Global Hand Washing Day. Mimi Pio, National EMTV News.
The much-anticipated 9th Pacific Tuna Forum commenced today on Denarau Island of Fiji. The forum saw experts, government agencies, and community leaders from across the Pacific come to attend.
This forum is an opportunity for all Pacific Island nations to come together to discuss on the pressing issues concerning the common resource tuna in the Western and Central Pacific Ocean region and the Blue Pacific continent. Speaking during the official opening of the forum today, Minister for Fisheries and Marine Resources, Jelta Wong, said the Pacific Island nations are the custodians of the global industry, worth over $47 billion.
We face the growing pressures of climate change, shifting market dynamics, and the persistent threat of illegal, unreported, unregulated fishing, which undermines our economic potential and threatens the very sustainability of our stocks.
He said these challenges undermine the region's economic potential and threaten sustainability of the region's stock. To secure the future, he said there is to be unity among the Pacific Island nations.
It is our collective commitment to move beyond being mere suppliers of raw material and become true shareholders of our own resources, ensuring that the economic benefits of our tuna remain within the shores of our people. Investing in our local processing capabilities is the cornerstone of this transformation.
Highlighting this is that the forum is a strategic driver of our sustainable development in alignment with the 2050 strategy of the Blue Pacific continent. Minister Wong acknowledged the immense opportunities and challenges. To the importance of tuna was Fiji's Deputy Prime Minister, Viliame Gavoka. Mr. Gavoka says on how the team captures the essence of regionalism.
Us to embrace a holistic approach to development, one that recognizes the value of our tuna resources, insists on equitable benefit sharing, and ensures responsible management for generations to come.
He further elaborated on the East New Britain initiative to revolutionize tuna industry. Jacinta Doctor, National EMTV News, Denarau Island, Fiji.
As a way of commemorating the World Sight Day, a team from Mount Hagen Provincial Hospital conducted eye screening for government officials in the Western Highlands province under the theme, Loving Your Eyes at Work.
The World Sight Day falls on every second week of October, and for this year it was commemorated on the 9th. The Ophthalmology Department for Mount Hagen Provincial Hospital carried out eye screening for public servants and other stakeholders together with the general public at Semarau's last week. The doctor in charge of the program, Dr. Waimbe Wahamu, said the eyes are the light of the body and must be looked after.
The human body, but apparently it's the light of the body. So when there is no light and it's all darkness, and we can do much with darkness. So the reason, beyond all this awareness, is just to raise the understanding of our people worldwide, and especially so within our country. And for us, the Western Highlands, we are so privileged that we can take that.
He stressed on the importance of commemorating World Sight Day.
Global awareness on the importance of healthy eyes. So our theme for this World Sight Day event it's about loving your eyes at work. Loving your eyes at work. This basically brings across to us the importance of our eyes, the healthy vision at our workplaces.
Dr. Wahamu said the awareness carried out highlighted the importance of protecting and improving one's eyesight.
The light from the glare from the computers and from the tablets and all the media devices we use, sometimes they do some harm to our eyes. So there are some messages that we have shared in the front about how to protect your eyes when using those devices. So some of the messages we're trying to bring across is to blink from time to time. Also to adjust the light intensity or the glare from the computer.
He said public servants are essential service providers who do not have the time to go for medical checkups, and such awareness and outreach programs are paramount and must reach them. Samantha Solomon, National EMTV News, Mount Hagen.
Jiwaka police are urged to take ownership of the 2 new police vehicles presented to them by the Australian Federal Police yesterday in Minge.
Australian Federal Police officers led by Inspector Darren Orrell yesterday presented a new fleet to strengthen and boost police operation in Jiwaka. Provincial Administrator Rick Cogan welcomed the Australian Federal Police officers, stating, over the past 3 years, Jiwaka Provincial Government and Administration, under the leadership of Governor Simon Kaiwi, invested more than 8 million kina to support police operations through infrastructure and other areas of need.
It has given priority to police in the province
We have just recently opened the 6 million kina provincial police barracks for the houses, so police in Haribla move in. Take good care of the police houses.
Governor Kaiwi thanked the Australian Federal Police and Australian government for this support. Governor Kaiwi adds the members of police to look after the vehicles. Australian Federal Police Inspector Darren Orrell says under their slogan, through Papua New Guinea Australia Policing Partnership, Work One Time model and concept, they are glad to work closely with PNG Police to improve, strengthen and boost capacity to ensure police work is effective. For the 2 new vehicles, one will be assisting police in rural Jimmy, while the other one will be given to support the Means Communication Policing Unit. Lauren Jimal, National EMTV News.
The Gauben Rural Hospital in Karkar Island of Medang Province now have a solar power plant recently installed that will assist to reduce some of their fuel's costs.
The solar power plant project was an initiative of the Sumcar District Development Authority and USAID. This innovative solar energy system will significantly reduce the hospital's fuel cost by lowering dependence on generators, leading to more sustainable operations. More importantly, the reliable solar power will ensure a steady and consistent supply of electricity, enhancing all aspects of the hospital functions, covering medical services, patient wards, staff housing, and the School of Nursing. The installation is being expertly carried out by the PNG Solar Solutions from Port Moresby. This project represents the first step in a broader effort to upgrade and strengthen the infrastructure of Gauben Rural Hospital. Under the leadership of Alexander Sunguman Om, this initiative reaffirms the DDA's commitment to providing quality healthcare services to the residents of Karkar Island and the surrounding communities. Samantha Solomon, National EMTV News, Mount Hagen.
A new funeral home opened at East Taraka in Leh yesterday will serve the people during their time of grief.
The new funeral home will serve as the final destination for dearly departed relatives who deserve a dignified and fitting farewell before burial. According to veteran journalist John Higgins, that is a profound occasion. He says it is a place where everyone comes together regardless of race, culture and traditions. It unites people. It is a place of convenience during times of sorrow and grief, a place to assist funeral arrangements and to give families and relatives time to mourn the passing. Pastor Kevin Loco blessed and dedicated the funeral home building, stating that that is not the end. It is a transition, a passageway into eternity. Pastor Loco says the building stands to reflect and honor life and its divine purpose. The Leh Funeral Home provides a conducive environment during the time of sorrow and will accommodate all funeral arrangements when and if requested by the families and relatives. Residents and communities are urged to respect the building and what it stands for. Lauren Jimal, National EMTV News.
National EMTV News continues after the break with Chukai Sports. Stay with us.
Chicken kebab saja nak? Yum!
Beef stir fry.
Chicken curry, my favorite.
Kebabs for you.
Yum.
Stir fry for you. And chicken curry for us.
Magic in every meal, one cube at a time.
Dear son, you ask me how I live such a good life. Yes, I've had some good luck. like the day I met your mother. But it wasn't always that way. I've made some good choices too, like working hard and keeping my super with NASFAN. They looked after it for me, which meant I could concentrate on looking after my family, living each day knowing that when the time came, I'd be ready for tomorrow. Love, Dad.
At BSP, we are committed to helping all Papua New Guineans achieve prosperity. So as our nation celebrates 50 years of independence, we are giving back. Over the next year, BSP will commit 2.5 million kina to our employee-driven initiative 5450 Giving Back to help 50 communities across our country, leaving a legacy in education, health, youth empowerment, and sustainable living. Together, we will build a better nation.
Telecom is offering 2 phones at one price. This is a Telecom 121 and Telecom A551, bundled at the price of 199 kina. T121 phone features include 4G compatibility and camera, while the A551 phone features dual SIM and an AF camera. Great value and PNG owned sure feels good. Drop into your nearest Telecom store or kiosk today to grab that pair-perfect phone deal.
Hi, I'm Chef Jules Hennow, and this is where my true inspiration for cooking started. Like most of us, I learned to cook from my mum. Nothing beats simple recipes where fresh local produce is at the heart, especially when it's a home-cooked meal, prepared and shared with the ones you love. And in PNG, no meal is complete without rice. And my choice is always True Guy. True Guy, true inspiration through generations.
Join me every Thursday night as Sportscene brings to you all the local and international sporting updates. Revisiting our legendary athletes.
Hi, this is David.
Highlighting our local sports developments across the nation.
All eyes on Papua. Now an NRL team based here.
We create a pathway.
And our talented rising stars.
Hi, my name is Gemma Schnobel and you're watching
all the younger ones will follow.
Sportscene, Thursday nights at 7 p.m. only on your number one to watch, EMTV.
Trukai Sports.
Welcome to Trukai Sports. Hekari United Football are making a transition in preparation for the Oceania Professional League, which will kick off in January 2026.
PNG Hekari United FC General Manager Wira Wama, in a press conference yesterday, explained why the club had to change the logo and their name. He said this was about inclusiveness and branding as they add into the inaugural Oceania Professional League competition, which will start off in January 2026.
You can see we changed the name from Hekari United Football Club to PNG Hekari Football Club. It's just the same. We just remove United, PNG. PNG is Unity, United. We try to unite all the fans and players from PNG. And it's another level, another stage of football level, not only in Papua New Guinea, but also in the Oceania.
Mr. Wama said the club is aiming to finish in the top 4.
My aim is to compete and be in the top 4 because of the format. After 5 series second series, then top 4 will play and bottom 4 will play. It's a big step for us being an amateur club into professional league.
Club manager Voni Kapinato said they are happy to see club veteran and legend Raymond Gunemba leading the team into their first ever Oceania Professional League campaign.
Our country at the end, these boys will come back and support our country in the national team if they are called. Then on the other hand, the greatest joy to me to see Raymond Gunemba is in our team, one of our marquee player, and he is our senior. We call him a legend because he's a player that's been there with David now with PNGFA, and Wira and Eric, and he's still playing, so we gave him that offer.
PNG Ekari FC Pro League team kicks off their training under their new coach Marcos Guzmão, who led his first session with the Red Army, and it was joined by coach Jerry Allen this afternoon. The squad also welcomed their Brazilian recruits as they prepare for Whole League 2026. Pakatambua Trukai Sports.
Papua New Guinea's women's cricket team faced a tough start in their ICC Women's ODI Series opener against the United Arab Emirates.
In the opening match of the ICC Women's ODI Series, Papua New Guinea went down by 5 wickets to the United Arab Emirates at Amini Park in Port Moresby yesterday. Batting first, PNG women were bowled out for 93 runs in 33.2 overs. Despite a steady effort from Lakshmi Rajadurai, who topped scored with 31 of 90 balls, and Goa Tom adding 23 from 43 deliveries, PNG struggled to build partnerships. Wickets fell regularly, leaving the side in early trouble at 8 for 1, then slipping further to 48 for 8, before a brief lower order standing out pushed the total close to 100. The UAE bowlers dominated throughout the innings, led by Suraksha Kote, who produced a standout spell of 10 overs, 2 maidens, 46 runs, and 5 wickets. Mitchell Darlene Botha headed 3 for 16 from 5.2 overs, while Samaria Damidaka and Ashta Rohit also claimed 1 wicket each. In reply, UAE Women's reached the target, comfortably finishing at 97 for 5 in 33.1 overs to seal victory. Cricket PNG has thanked supporters who attended the match and encouraged fans to come out in numbers for the remaining ODI Series fixtures at Amini Park. The team will look to bounce back stronger in their next outing. Pakatambua Trukai Sports.
Trukai Sports continues after the break. Stay with us.
Trukai Sports.
Some days feel grey until someone brings back your smile. Happiness, sometimes all it takes is a bite or a scoop.
Late again?
And sometimes it's waiting in the freezer just for you.
Share the love, share the happiness in every moment with Gala.
Gala Yum.
Start your journey with Telecom. Stay online, informed, and in control from departure to destination. Maintain your connections wherever you are. Introducing Want to Travel eSIM, the all-in-one eSIM app available in over 150 countries. With instant activation, affordable no-contract data plans worldwide, high-speed internet, and multi-language support. Download Want to Travel eSIM app on your App Store for iPhone and Play Store for Android devices. Telecom, connecting you anywhere, anytime.
What if every drop of waste oil you poured away could turn into something worse?
50,000 liters of oil is believed to have spilled into the sea.
Waste oil doesn't just disappear. It seeps into our rivers, poisons our land, and suffocates wildlife. Every drop counts, and every drop adds up. With Dunlop, we can recycle used oil to prevent this destruction. Recycling oil not only cleans our environment, but also reduces the need for new resources, saving energy and protecting ecosystems. Let us handle your waste oil and help protect our environment for generations to come.
Hi, I'm Chef Jules Henao, and this is where my true inspiration for cooking started. Like most of us, I learned to cook from my mum. Nothing beats simple recipes where fresh local produce is at the heart, especially when it's a home-cooked meal, prepared and shared with the ones you love. And in PNG, no meal is complete without rice. And my choice is always Trukai. Trukai, True inspiration through generations.
You're watching Trukai Sports. Moving to overseas sports, Australian cricket captain Pat Cummins has conceded he is unlikely to play the first test of the Ashes series against England in Perth.
This morning, what did he have to say?
Yeah, so Pat Cummins, of course, has been battling a lower back injury and he's been trying to rehab it in time for the first test against England on November the 21st. He's been rehabbing it, but probably not quickly enough. He said today it's more unlikely than likely, but let's have a listen to what he had to say.
Yeah, still kind of building up. So, yeah, we'll see how we go with the first test. Still got a bit of time. I'd say probably unlikely at this stage, but doing everything we can to be right. So starting running and introducing a few new things and back feeling pretty good.
And as you said, it's unlikely at this stage that you do play in that first test. Is there a chance that you miss more tests?
Look, hope not, but, it's probably too far out to say, really. As I said, I've got a session today, hopefully tick that off, and then you progress to the next one and the next one. So, unfortunately, can't kind of forecast too far out. But at the moment, feeling good. Hasn't been any, major hiccups so far.
That ends Trukai Sports. The Money Plus weather report is next. Stay with us.
Trukai Sports. Trukai Sports.
Hi, I'm Chef Jules Henao, and this is where my true inspiration for cooking started. Like most of us, I learned to cook from my mum. Nothing beats simple recipes where fresh local produce is at the heart, especially when it's a home-cooked meal, prepared and shared with the ones you love. And in PNG, no meal is complete without rice. And my choice is always Trukai. Trukai, true inspiration through generations.
Dear son, you ask me how I live such a good life. Yes, I've had some good luck, like the day I met your mother. But it wasn't always that way. I've made some good choices too, like working hard and keeping my super with NASFAN. They looked after it for me, which meant I could concentrate on looking after my family, living each day knowing that when the time came, I'd be ready for tomorrow. Love, Dad.
Papua New Guinea is currently facing a polio outbreak. Polio is a very dangerous disease that causes lifelong paralysis, even death. All children under 10 years of age are at high risk. To protect our children, the government of Papua New Guinea is conducting a nationwide polio immunization campaign for all children under 10. This campaign will run from the 13th to the 31st of October in health facilities, schools, or through health teams visiting your community. If you have a child, grandchild, or sibling under 10, it is very important you get them immunized during this campaign, even if they have received polio immunization previously. Immunization is safe, free, and effective.
Please protect me from polio.
Eligible children will also receive vitamin A, deworming tablets, and routine immunization during this campaign. This message is brought to you by the National Department of Health with support from UNICEF, WHO, and all our partners.
Dreaming for more than the life we've known. There is more to what the future holds. You me holy man, no walk one time. Oh, 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 oh. We dare to believe in incredible things. Oh, 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 oh. With Money Plus, we're ready to go.
This weather update is proudly brought to you by Money Plus, with you always.
The Money Plus weather report for the next 24 hours. In the southern region, Port Moresby City cloudy periods with rain, showers and possible thunderstorms. And Popondetta cloudy with rain, showers and thunderstorms.
The weather update was proudly brought to you by Money Plus, with you always.
And that wraps up the news, sports and weather for Tuesday, the 14th of October 2025. From all of us here, pleasant viewing. Good night.
This news program was proudly brought to you by Smart Start Breakfast Biscuits and Gold Nuggets.